A long time ago, a middle-aged king went to a monk in the forest and asked him, "What is happiness? I have all the riches in the world and everything I want, but I am not happy. I am ready to renounce everything so I can feel happy. Where can I find happiness?" The monk advised, "If you really want to know, you have to do as I say." "Sure, anything," said the king. The monk asked, "Are you sure you want to renounce everything?" The king confidently replied, "Yes, absolutely. I don't need any riches. I have heard that riches don't make me happy." The monk then said, "Assemble your valuable assets that belong to you in your palace and convert them to get diamonds and exquisite stones. Bring all those riches in such a way that it fills a carry bag. Come to me alone with the bag without your weapons or guards. I will teach you how to be happy." The king was excited about this, and he said, "Sure, give me some time. I will do as you say." The king went back to his kingdom to do as he said. He eventually returned with all his assets converted into diamonds and stones like he had promised the monk. The king returned to the monk with the bag. When the monk saw the king, he asked, "So, did you do exactly as you promised? Did you convert all your assets and riches?" The king replied, "Yes, I did." The monk said, "Okay, and did you come alone without any weapons or guards?" The king replied, "Yes, I am alone and not carrying any weapons." The monk then asked, "Can I look at the bag?" "Sure, please," replied the king and handed the bag over. The monk takes the bag, looks at the bag, stands up and runs. The king was shocked. He yelled at the monk, "You cheat! Stop! I will kill you!" and runs behind the monk. The monk starts to run faster and faster. The king tries to chase him. Finally, the king closes in on the monk, but the monk runs faster and escapes with the riches. The king was tired, and he stops to rest under a tree. He was exhausted, but he couldn't believe what had happened. He felt cheated. No one in his lifetime has cheated him to this extent. The king says to himself, "I will kill him. I will hunt him down and kill him." As the king was catching his breath, the monk appears in front of the king with a bag of riches and says, "Here, inspect the bag and see if everything is in there." The shocked king jumps up and snatches the bag. He rummages through the bag. Nothing was missing. The king felt a sense of relief, but he looked at the monk and said, "You thief! You are a liar and a fraud. I know why you came back. You thought about what you did and got scared that I will hunt you down. Right? I really thought you were a good and wise monk. If you had asked, I would have given you the best physician in the kingdom. Why did you have to do this?" The monk chuckled and calmly replied, "I am scared of no one. Earlier, you came to me with your fortune, and you said you were unhappy. Now you have the same amount of fortune in your hands, and you are very happy. I wanted to teach you a lesson that you will never forget. The lesson is that happiness lies within you. You need not renounce the riches to be happy or unhappy. It's all in your mind." The king finally understood happiness. He respectfully bowed at the monk's feet, thanked him for the lesson, and went on his way. Happiness is a fickle thing. You may find it and very shortly lose it. Now, why is that? Like the king in the story, you might find yourself in a situation where you have everything you need to make you happy. But being complacent and taking everything for granted will cause you to forget why you felt happy in the first place, and once the things that brought you happiness and joy will now somehow burden you. That's until you will lose them. But by then it might be too late. Enjoy the things you have and the time with the people you are with. Don't take them for granted. This is the angel's wisdom. Don't forget to inspire others and make life meaningful.